Hi, welcome to 3 Things Thursday with Robert Hertel. So the last few videos, we've talked about how you should be very excited this time of year. The last 4 months, that's the money-making time of months for real estate agents, okay? That's the life-changing times of months for real estate agents. This is the time you gotta get excited. You should have a big smile on your face. You should be pumped up, ready to go every single day because your competition is not. Okay? Your competition is one of 2 things. They've either hit their goals, so they're coasting, or they haven't hit their goals, so they're quitting. Either way, great opportunity for you to take advantage of the limited competition that you'll have to generate more leads, more appointments, more money. All right? So again, you got to get excited this time of year. Okay? You got to reach my level of enthusiasm, my level of excitement. That's what I'm trying to do with you, for you, get you excited because this is it. This is money-making time, man. This is where it's at, all right? So get that level of excitement going, right? So the last couple videos we talked about a schedule that you should have for the remaining of the year. So my first question is, are you following that schedule that we talked about? Okay, the 3 hours prospecting, 1 hour practicing, 1 hour previewing. Are you doing that? No? Yes? Okay, hopefully you are. If you're doing it, I'm telling you, it's going to change your year. It's going to change the last few months of the year. If you're not doing it, get on it. Get on it. Let's start making it happen, all right? And then we also talked about mapping out your schedule, what days you're going to have off, and then making sure that there's no excuses for the days that you're not going to go to work. I mean, we created a schedule essentially where you get to work 2 days and take 1 day off. That's pretty good. I think, we all signed up for that. So go back and watch those videos. Make sure that you're doing those types of activities. Because here's the other thing, folks. We're at the end of the year. What follows the end of the year is the beginning of the next year. Make no mistake about it. Your beginning of 2018 is determined by your end of 2017. All right? The actions you take now is going to determine what happens the first quarter of 2018. So if traditionally you have a very slow start to the year, it's probably because you have a very weak fourth quarter in terms of your activities. All right? I know we're not in the fourth quarter yet, but we're almost there. It's time now to make it happen, not only to close out the year, but to make sure that first quarter of 2018 is just rock star, just awesome. All right? So we got to make it happen. So we went over all those things the last couple videos. So what I want to go today, we're going to stay on this theme, okay? What I want to do today is go over 3 additional activities that you can do for the rest of the year to ensure that you're going to have a monster close of the season and a great first quarter of 2018, all right? So there's a long list of these, but today I just want to do 3 that maybe you haven't thought of or maybe you thought of but you haven't implemented yet, okay? So let's jump into it. All right, number 1 is this. For the next 4 months, so I know we're already halfway through September, but do one in September, October, November, December, have 1 ultimate prospecting day. What does that mean? That means you're in the office, role playing at say 8:30 to 9, and from 9 to 5 minus a 1 hour lunch, you're just prospecting. Okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're just prospecting. Okay? No excuses, no fake emergencies, only real emergency, like you get a call and your child had to go to the hospital. Okay, that's a real emergency, but not like, oh, well, I got this buyer and they kind of want me to look up some properties. No, not an emergency. Oh, someone has some questions on their loan, so I should probably call the lender and get that. No, that's not an emergency. They can call the lender. Okay, don't come up with your own emergencies. I'm talking real life emergencies. That's it. For 1 day, everything else will be fine. Okay? I promise you everything else will be fine. 1 day per month for the next 4 months, ultimate prospecting day. Try to get a group of people involved in it too. Create that energy, create that enthusiasm, have a little mastermind lunch from 12 to 1 or whatever time you take lunch. I'm telling you, you do that 1 day a month and you're going to get amazing results because you're just going to be focused, no distractions, dedicated to what you're doing. 1 day a month, that's all I'm asking here. For the next 4 months, an ultimate prospecting day. Do it. Do it, but commit to it and commit to the barring real life emergency only. That's the biggest problem with these ultimate prospecting days is that we create our emergencies. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Stick with it. I'm telling you, it's going to make a big difference. So do that. All right. Second thing is this. Going over your database. The first thing I want you to do with your database is clean it out. What I mean by clean it out, you should be at this point have been sending emails and making phone calls to people in this database, trying to generate referrals from them, giving updates on the market, seeing if they're maybe interested in buying or selling. If they haven't responded to any phone call, any email, any mailer, or anything at this point in the year, because you've probably now reached out to them via email, phone call, or mailer 30 times so far the year. If they haven't responded to any of those, maybe they need to be removed from the database. Okay? Maybe you need to push them aside. They clearly don't care what you have to say. They haven't responded one time. Okay, so get rid of those people. Spend time on people that deserve it. Okay? Your time, your energy, your money. Spend it on people that actually deserve it. People that will actually respond back to you and maybe refer you business. Which brings me to the other thing I want you to do in your database. Go through your database and figure out who's actually referred you business this year, and I want you to milk it for everything that you can. I want you to go back to them, thank them for the referral. Hopefully there was a closing that happened from it, and you explain that. And then you ask them, who else do you know? Who else do you know? Who else? Who else? Who else? Keep asking who else until they finally just give you their phone and go, have at it. Go to town. Call them all, right? It's tough to get referrals, from people. I know we say, well, all my business comes from referrals. That doesn't mean that everyone's just handing you referrals. It's tough to get referrals. You have 100 people. If you get referrals from 10 to 15 people, that's amazing. Realistically, right? So those 10 to 15 people, 20 people, whatever your number is, milk it. Don't just settle for the one. Go back to them. Who else? Who else? They clearly like you and like what you do as a business, so go get more. Go get more. They know more people. Ask them. They'll refer it over to you. All right? So know that in your database. Okay? Clean out your database. Spend the time and energy of people that actually deserve it, and milk your database. All right? You should be calling them. Be over-aggressive. Look at, again, they know you're in sales. Okay? For those of you that are like, oh, my database, they're so fragile. They know you're in sales. You sold them something before. They know you're in sales. Go ahead and talk like a salesperson. All right? Ask them for referrals. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? And then who else? Who else? Who else? Okay? Get as much as you can from them. All right? So that's the other thing. The third thing is this. Okay? This is going to excite some of you. Some of you aren't going to get it, but that's okay. The third thing I want you to do for the rest of the year is I want you to fail spectacularly. All right? I want you to fail spectacularly. What I mean by that is I just want you to go do it. Just go. Just try. Get out there. Try to make it happen. If you fail, if you fall on your face, so what? That's okay. I want you to, but just go. Just go do it, okay? If you've never prospected $1 million homes, go prospect $1 million homes. You've never door knocked before, go door knock, all right? You're afraid to call your past client centers of influence, call your past client centers of influence, okay? You want to do a different strategy, you want to try something, just go do it. For the next 3.5 months, just go, just do it, just make it happen. And if you fail, so what? I can tell you this, the pain of quitting is far worse than the pain of failing, okay? I can deal with failing. I can't deal with quitting. So for the next 3.5 months, fail spectacularly. Just go do it. Who knows? Maybe something amazing will happen, okay? Maybe something will change your life, change your career. But just go do it. Something that you've never done. You've always been afraid to do it. You're hesitant. Just go do it. Make it happen. Give it a try, all right? Who cares what happens? No one's going to judge you, and if they do, they shouldn't be talking to you anyways. Get them out of your life. Go do it. Fail spectacularly. All right? You can learn from it. You can grow from it. But you got to do it. All right? So those are 3 things. Again, there's a list of things, and you should be doing all the other regular stuff you're doing. But 3 additional things just for the rest of the year. Ultimate Prospecting Day, clean out your database, work your database, milk your database, okay, and fail spectacularly. Do those 3 things. Put that in the schedule we talked about, the last video. And I'm telling you, you will close the year out strong, and your first quarter of 2018 will be amazing. I believe that there's still time to make 2017 the best year you've ever had. There's still time in these next 3.5 months that can change your life based on the activities that you're doing. So go out there and do them. I believe that you can do all this and be successful, but I need you to believe with me. All right? That's your 3 Things Thursday for the week. Please subscribe to my channel so you get all my videos, usually a couple a week. And if you have additional suggestions of what we should be doing to close out the year strong and get a great start to the year, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.